Righty, folks. Another quick video here. I want to go over the applications of linear equations. In the previous video, we talked about the form of a linear function. Now we're going to go into some applications. How can we use linear equations to answer questions? All right, so here we go. So consider the following example. There are two cell phone companies that offer different packages. Company A charges a monthly service fee of 34 bucks. Plus, they charge you $5 per minute, 5 cents per minute of talk time. Company B hits you with a service charge of $40 plus 4 cents per minute of talk time. Okay, so one question here says, if you talk 500 minutes per month, which plan offers the better value? AKA, which plan is cheaper if you talk for 500 minutes a month on your phone? All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to come up with the two different linear equations that represents the cost of operating phones on the respective companies' service. So let's start with Company A. Okay, what I'm going to use here is I'm going to use our function notation, and I'm going to use C of X. So what does this mean? This is the cost of us using the phone with this company, where X represents the number of minutes that we talk on. Right? And so they told us that we have a monthly service fee of $34 plus 5 cents per minute of talk time for Company A. Well, that means that the linear equation for the cost of using the phone with Company A will be, I'm going to take that 5 cents, that 0.05, and I'm going to multiply it by X because X represents the number of minutes. Then I need to add to it the monthly service fee of $34. So in this equation here, the 5 cents represents our slope, and the $34 represents a y-intercept, basically. All right, so that's the equation for our cost on Company A. Let's also do the same thing for Company B. Very similar. So the cost of X amount of minutes with Company B will be, this time is going to be 4 cents per minute, so it's 0.04 times X plus the service charge of 40 bucks. Okay. So now we want to figure out, now that we have our two equations that determines how much cost we will incur for X amount of minutes, now to figure out the cost of, let's say, having 500 minutes of talk time, we can simply just plug in the number of minutes for X. So for Company A, if we want to know the cost of 500 minutes, that means we've got to find C of 500. Okay? Which will be, so I'm using Company A's equation, so it's going to be a 0.05 times 500 plus 34, which equals what? So I'm going to go to my calculator here. I'm going to take 0.05 times 500 and add to it the $34. And yes, the calculator is going to do the correct orders of operations. I want to multiply before I start my addition. The calculator would do so, and we get an answer of $59. Okay, so this is 59 bucks. So for 500 minutes on Company A, it's going to cost us 59 bucks. Let's do the same thing for Company B. Company B, we also want to find the cost of 500 minutes, and that's going to be 0.05. This time times, not 0.05. We're using Company B, so it's 0.04 times 500 plus the service charge of 40 bucks. What does that give us? That should give us, I believe, 60 bucks. But let me double check that. If I take 0.04, multiply that by 500 plus the 40 bucks. There we go, 60 bucks. So for us, if we know that we talk 500 minutes a month, for us, the better option will be Company A. So which plan offers a better value? The answer is Company A. All right. Okay. Let's see. We have another question here. Yes. How many minutes of talk time would yield equal monthly statements for both companies? So for what value of X, basically, do we have it where the bill for company A will be the same as the bill for company B? Well, to figure that out, all we have to do is to set the two linear equations equal to each other and solve for X. What I mean by that is we're going to take 0.05x plus 34, which is the linear cost function for company A, and we set it equal to 0.04x plus 40, which is a linear cost function for company B. Let's go ahead and just solve this for x. So I'm going to subtract 0.04 from both sides, 0.04x, I should say. So on my left side, I'm left with a 0.01x plus 34 is equal to 40. Next, we're going to subtract 34 from both sides. You guys know the deal. So 0.01x is equal to a positive 6. And then the last step is to divide both sides of my equation by 0.01. All right. And we get an answer of, should be 600, but let me double check. So I'm going to take 6 divided by 0.01. There we go, 600. So x is equal to 600 minutes. So that's telling us when we have 600 minutes of talk time, both of the bills for company A and company B will be the same. Alrighty, folks. Hope that helps you out. Hope that helps you out with your homework. I'll see you guys in the next video.